What's up? So today's a little bit different. You can see we're back in my garage now. Got the cage and everything thrown back on mine. Got everything kind of buttoned up the best we could so I can get it on the trailer and get it home. I'm gonna get it ready for powder coat, pull everything off. Gotta pull the lights off, pull the roll cage off, get all the shock reservoirs unmounted. Anything that I don't want to have powder coated needs to be taken off. And so I'll be going ahead and pulling that off. I got a couple people coming over to help me lift it off, throw it on the trailer, and then hopefully tomorrow it'll be out for powder coat. So do a quick little time lapse of me pulling this thing off, and we'll go from there.
The Outer Banks, paradise on Earth.
So unless you guys are Can-Am experts and know how all this stuff goes back together, I would highly recommend putting everything in bags. So what I've done is I started taking stuff apart. I put everything that's affiliated with that part, every bolt, spacer, nut, washer, whatever that's affiliated with that part that I'm currently taking off. I've thrown a piece of paper in there, labeled it, put all the bolts in there. So I've got, rear fender, front fender, windshield bolts, anything that would be for like the light bar, anything I just don't want to lose. I'm going to put in their own bags so they're all separate from other stuff, so I'm not, at the end of the day, trying to figure out where everything goes. But almost done. Get ready to pull the roof off here, and cage will be ready to come off and should be ready to go. A lot of people have been wondering too, with doing the aluminum roof on the roll cage. It's gonna rattle quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is either use some surfboard foam, the grip tape that goes on like surfboards, or on like a swim platform on a boat, or most of the new boats come with it now. But the foam flooring, I guess, so a lot of them kind of got away from carpet and they do like that foam padding now. So we might do something like that, or you can go to Home Depot. Lowe's probably has it for like the weather stripping. You can buy it in different widths, different lengths, different types, and put some of that just on the tops of the roll cage where the roof contacts it, and that way you'll get rid of a lot of that noise. It'd be horrendous to listen to that all day at the dunes, that rattling sound. So I think with the Zeus tabs and everything on there and the foam, it should be pretty good. Okay, roof's ready to come off. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I'll have to pull the windshield off still, and I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys were wondering, saw me just lift that off the roof by myself. I didn't have anyone here with me. So we weighed both these new cages and the factory cage. I believe we were about a pound difference. So this cage being a pound heavier than the factory one. So we did the old scientific method of I stand on the scale, weigh myself, stand off, get back on with the cage, and then subtracted my weight. We thought these were going to be a lot heavier because they are 095, so thicker wall tubing, and the other one's thin, plastic roof, that sort of thing. Yeah, we were surprised to see that it was only a pound difference. So I don't know what like your other cages would be if you were to buy it from an aftermarket company like Vent Racing or whatever. I don't know what the weight difference is. So these are just cages that we built. They could have something that they're using that's a little bit lighter, whether it be chromoly or something where it's strong but light. I have no idea. So pretty excited about that when we saw the weight difference wasn't actually that much from the factory one. So we're not really losing anything with these new ones.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth.
Well, there you go. So it's ready to be pulled off. That's what it looks like with pretty much everything off of it now. I don't know if we really did a video with like a super close-up of everything. Powder coating will definitely cover up any imperfections, any of the welds. So some of the welds were pretty tricky to get to, especially like up underneath here. So up inside that would be pretty difficult because we didn't take the cage off of mine. The other ones that came off, we kind of welded some of the stuff underneath, but it was easier just to weld this with it on. There's a couple, like especially like right inside this spot here, would have been tricky to get to as well. So we went through, we checked everything thoroughly to make sure that we wouldn't have any issues and that the welds were all the way done. All of them look really good. So when they take it into powder coat, they're gonna sandblast everything. Put it in a big machine, sandblast it, get all nice and clean, get any of the slag or anything from the welds off, clean it up really good, and then they powder it. So it'll turn out really good. The other ones, the other two cages that Alex and Kyle built for their machines, they're already done. So the powder coat on those look really good, super clean, very impressed with the outcome on it. They look really good. So I'm not gonna tell you what color. I'm gonna do that famous YouTuber reveal thing. I won't tell you what color I'm gonna do. However, the roof, I'm not gonna have it powder coated. I'm gonna wrap it. With the color that I'm doing, I'm probably gonna wanna change the roof here and there as far as color goes. So I figured wrapping it would be easier. So I'll do that, and then I can change that out as I go. But yeah, the color that I picked for the cage is gonna look really good. Right, and just like that, cage is off. Got it over there on the ground, and I just gotta hurry and pull the whites off the light bar there, and off the powder coat. So not too bad of a process to remove that cage. Pretty quick. So hopefully the powder coat turns out the way I want it to. Should look pretty sweet, and we'll show you guys more when we get those back. So hang in there, keep watching our videos, like, subscribe, you guys know the whole deal, and we'll keep getting you guys some sweet videos as we continue building our machines, then take them out into the dunes. So we've got about another month and a half until dune season. It's still pretty cold right now. It's like, I don't know, 40, 30 degrees right now. Pretty chilly, so we're not gonna be really riding anytime soon. But once it starts warming up, we'll be back out there. Hopefully we can get some sweet videos and some stuff of the new cages, and show you guys what we've finished and the final product, so it should turn out pretty good. So see you guys soon.